Easy. Wrong. It's such a degenerate game mode, I swear. Okay, I have Magyars. Oh, I have a CS Civ. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe I can try some CA out this game. Versus Tatars. He's got a CS Civ too. Maybe I have to play Night Skirm, sorry. God, the trolling cost me so much idle time, actually. What's up, Mars? How's it going? The new mod on the channel. What's up? What's up? This Cloud thing he's playing MVL. That's what I'm saying, man. Get there. All right. Can you make an AoE2/chess simultaneous stream? I have a YouTube video about that. I play a game of chess. It was a $1,000 challenge. I play a game of chess and AoE at the same time, and I won both. Oh my god, I trolled. I have nothing under my TC. I scouted with too many. I'm undefeated against Hera in chess. Did we ever play, really? Yo, what's up, Henning? How's it going, bro? Always good to see you, brother. Like twice in Chess Bros tournament? No way! We played twice in Chess Bros tournament? I played only like a couple of those. That means we played every time. Damn. Damn, that's when I was taking chess seriously. So you must be like, I guess, decent to beat me? Like that? Just like that? I was actually trying to take it seriously. Amazing the tap between both games multitasking. Thank you, man. It's not too hard though, because the game was super one. Like I completely griefed the screen. Oh, 1900 now. Oh, you're clean actually. Nice, nice, nice. That's sick, bro. You know what the problem for me with chess actually is that I get super into it and like I'm trying to improve, but then at some point I just get burnt out / bored, and then I tank everything. All the knowledge I built up. Some stays, of course, but like a lot of it just goes. Yeah, it's really time consuming. Like there's no get quick. There's no get good quick fix for chess. You just need to like play games and learn and study. You just have to get a diamond membership at chess.com. You definitely have one, Hamburgers. You probably got a diamond membership before you even played your first game. You just don't have all the tools available to you. After a month, I hit 2500 in bullet yesterday, but it's not real chess. Yo, that's great. It's not real chess at all, bro. It's not real chess at all. But 2500 bullet is still pretty good, to be fair. From that, I can conclude that you have insane reactions and good knowledge of repetition. I have no idea how good of a chess player you are, though. Yeah, I think the hard. I'm not yet good at pre-moving with bullets. I can play pretty fast, but I can never really predict good pre-moves. I can only do the obvious pre-moves, and that's about it. I'll go up 19 pop. I'm not a huge fan of this because I feel like it's a little bit too early. Too fast. I think 20 pop leaves you so much more flexible. I think 19 pop is good when you have like an idea, a plan in mind, but it's not good when you don't really know what's going on, what your opponent's going for, etc. Who the heck is GK2 Cloud? He's actually a really well-known player, well-known Taiwanese player. He's really solid, 2K3 or something. I guess with Magyars, 19 pop is fine because you just want to get like the free forging faster. Your scouts are cheaper, so it kind of makes sense to go for that. It's a really broken composition for late game. Magyars. Magyar Hisar plus heavy CA. Super strong. One of the strongest compositions you'll ever play with in late game on Arabia. There's two kinds of late game compositions. There's one, which is the Arabia one, which is heavy CA Hisar or Magadai Hisar. And there's one which is like the Arena or Black Forest composition, which is like Halb Siege or Halb Hufni Smoke. That's like there's two kinds of late games. It just depends on what you want to play. Closed map, it's all about the siege. Open map, it's all about Hussars and heavy and like gold, like high DPS gold units. Not really sure if we can do any damage here, but I'll attack him faster. I mean, nothing I can really lose here. Oh, I ran headfirst into the spear actually, what the hell? Everyone does this, bro. Everyone just makes 6 spears and you just can't do shit. Zero chance to outplay. It's good though, don't think it's not good, it's fine. Like look, 3rd spear. This is all resources, those units suck. Those units are terrible for mid game. I'm not creating a single other scout though, honestly. That was your brother, Roxy? I noticed that was a weird message. It was replying to no one. I noticed that. I was like, what the hell? RG football reference. That was actually funny. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I forced 3 spears. The only danger with spears is them coming forward now. That's why you saw me kind of walling up a little bit, even though I don't really want to wall up that much. When I press like group hotkey 1, then it doesn't work. I have to check later, but I have a good excuse why I lost all 10 games. Oh, is there a little bit of a glitch there? It's possible that it's not working as it should, though. It's possible. It's also possible that some of your control... What I would recommend, Henny, check your control groups in your settings. Like go to hotkeys, go to control groups. There's a bunch of hotkeys there that are not good. We never use them, but you can click them by accident. So make sure you're not clicking any of those by accident. I went to my hotkey section. I took out a lot of them. I think I made 1 too many farms. Or I could just make more scouts while I wait. But like, more scouts is kind of weird though, because I don't really want scouts. If anything, I probably want skirmishers, so I don't die to like cav archers. I'll just go wheelbarrow as normal. I'll just float gold. It's fine. Food rather, until I get my gold. I probably just want scrims though, honestly. Yeah, I probably just want scrims. Get a range down. Oh my god, I missed with... I only got 1, not both. Oh my god, I'll take it. I kind of have to make sure he's going CA now. I will go scrims. You have issues with Randomville Waypoint? He's gonna go CA. Nice. Not really, no. Actually, no, I do. In late game, yeah. The town center goes in like all kinds of situation with the villas. Yeah, I do. I don't know what's causing it though, but it's weird. TC here. TC here would be good. I don't really want to show him skirms, so I just won't go out there. I need back to CA go scrims. Yeah, but I actually can't do CA in this matchup because the Tatars get free thumb ring. I'll go CA later. Going CA now is bad. I can open skirm into CA later though, that's fine. Not a huge deal here. How do you do with skirm pikeman early game? You usually go skirms, you usually go pure skirms, and like the pikes are useless. If you make a stable, make few scouts, and you go skirm scouts. Your skirms kill the spears, your scout skill has skirms. Skirm spear is one of the worst compositions in the game. The only reason it's strong is that it comes out when you're not able to make skirms yourself yet. If you're able to make skirms yourself, you will never lose that. There's so many ways to like not die to it. Don't think I can afford this. It would be so nice if I can, but I don't think it's justifiable. I don't want to get too greedy in these kind of lower level, no disrespect games, because then the bad habits transition. So I want to play like I obviously can't afford this in a real game, pro level game. Then I'm not gonna grab it. I'm gonna go for E-Skirm and control the game a little bit on 3TC, and I'll get like ballistics. I think I overvalue ballistics versus cav archers. I don't think it's that important. I think the idea versus cav archers is that I just don't die early game. If I don't die early game and develop my economy, I will win mid-late for sure. With better economy. So I think I'm overvaluing ballistics a lot. Forward siege, as always. He made actually a knight though now. Those knights are really good. That's fine though, good trade. See, I shouldn't have even been there with the skirms, should just stay defensively. Just trying to survive basically. Because like, CA player always has to push. Or else CA is too expensive, so let them push and you just defend. Oh my god. Skirmers blocked it there. Oh. This is a bit annoying. Everything's dying to hanging us around me. That's what I'm saying, you don't need ballistics. Ballistics would just be a waste here. Just develop the eco. I don't know, am I wrong here? I think ballistics is good eventually, but I think going for it right away, which I usually do, is not correct. It just hurts my wit economy so much. Now I have massive ability. Now I can go ballistics, no problem. It's very easy now. Oh no. It's not, you know, it's just a night angle. It's not even a skirm ballistic angle. It's just a night angle. I have to get the miracle conversion. I'll use 3 monks for it. Nice. No, I don't even know if I want to commit to knights long term. I want to commit to knights and casters to get the relics on the map. No relic here? What? Miracle conversion? Definitely not. I don't even know if I want to do this long term. Like I'm on knights now and it's working, but do I ever switch? Or do I just stay on it? Ooh. That's a shabby woodline. He's probably house as well. I'm playing all his shit. I can just go paladin now. I guess it's fine as a comp, but the problem is if I go paladin, I don't have a relic, so I spent all my gold if I go paladin. He's on 3 relics, but I should get enough value from it. I don't know if it's correct. I think I'm gonna go Cavalier into Hussar. I'll open Cavalier into Hussar, and then I'll switch into CA. Okay, fine. You get that, fine. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'll go Cavalier into Hussar, that's better. Yeah, Mass Cavalier should be fine. I have a ton of farms, so like the transition is nice. I don't mind fighting this before Cavalier actually, because then I don't have to get the upgrade. Then I could just switch. I have Blast Furnace as well, so I'm taking a decent trade here. He doesn't have full upgrades, so that's a really good trade for me. Now I don't have to get the upgrade of Cavalier probably. I can just switch straight to Hussar and then switch to Cav Archers. So that actually does me a lot of favors there. Maybe it's still worth getting the upgrade though. Yeah, it's probably still worth getting the upgrade. Undervaluing that somewhat. Oh yeah, big. Grande. He's really committed. I don't know about the Cavalier upgrade actually. Is it worth here? I think it probably is. But it's hard to say. It's probably worth it. I'm getting to perfect composition very fast though. I like that actually. Because I'm booming a lot. I have to take a good fight, trade here with Cavalier tech. Before his upgrades come in, but I don't really want to trade risk camels like this. This is just a bad fight to take. And the hill is not bad though. Word, I guess. Yeah, Cavalier is a great tech. You just need it. You just need the transition timing. Look how much the score gets difference whenever you find the perfect comp. He has a lot more army than me, so I have to actually be careful here, by the way. And so only fight mid-castle. I'll give Treb away, it already did its job. Okay. There's also option to open Arba here. Switch Arba. Well, I can actually switch to Arbalest. That might be a better comp. Versus Heavy CA. Versus Heavy Camo, excuse me. Magyar Arbalest are actually very solid. Very, very solid. We need to get castle defensively now. Just one. That's the thing about Magyars, they actually don't die to Heavy CA. Heavy Camel, I keep calling them Heavy CA. And why not Magyar Hussar? Because I don't have castles. Castle will go down actually. Is this am I dying? Gotta trade this gold. The Tatar camels are crazy, man. I have to just slow the game down and I'll win. It's funny how it looks like I'm losing, but I'm 200 pop the entire time, actually. And he just used all his gold for that. He went elite camel, elite Kashik. Oh my god, he did everything. Okay, now we can switch back to now I can switch back to Heavy CA probably. Never sustain too many stables as well in late game. He can never win. It's completely over. He can never win from here. When you don't have a gold unit that's a range unit, that's almost impossible to win on Arabia. You need to win with momentum, you need to have 5 relics. Those are like the 2 options. Yeah, he lost all his momentum already. The one thing is he did force me on a weak range units. Arbalest compared to the Magyar heavy CA. But I would just switch back to heavy CA now. And Arbalests aren't that weak at the end of the day as well. Could still be a relic on the side. Nice. What a fun game, actually. Oh, is that a relic? That was a relic. So we were 2-2 on the relics and I had chance for one more. I was gonna find it. So he had no chance to win this game. I thought maybe with 3 relics he can, but... if there's one thing I didn't like this game is how much of a pushback I let him have. I'm not sure if that's natural and that's okay, but... felt like he had too much of a pushback. But as you can see in Castle Age, guys, he goes for Cavaltures and he just gets outboomed completely. It feels like it's so hard to make it work. Even matchup Tatars never win that though, right? I think Tatars should win this matchup in early game and they should lose it in late game. Why did you have to switch to Arb for a minute if Heaven CA is better? What did you gain from Arb? To not die to camels. I don't know if I had to do it, but the problem is, if you have Heavy CA and Hussar, I don't have a meat shield. So my Heavy CA can never shoot. And if I stand still with the Heavy CA, they take too much damage. But if I go to Arbalest, the Arbalest can tank the heavy camels, if that makes sense. I overboomed. I had too much vills, maybe. Maybe I didn't have that many army. I had to delete vills faster, maybe.